Hello students, today we will discuss the new chapter, that is data representations. So let us discuss. Data representations means the data can be represented by using the different forms which are known as the number system forms. So now we'll discuss the different types of number system first. So different types of number systems are, first one is the decimal number system, binary number system, hexadecimal number system, and another one is the octal number system. So I'll tell you the details about what are the different types of number system already I have told just now. And let us see few key terms, few important terms to remember to identify which one is what type of number systems. Okay. So let us see. The first one is the decimal number system. So in decimal number system, first you see, we can say the decimal number system is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that up to 10. And the base, we can say the decimal number system can be represented as when the base is 10. When base is 10 means it is known as the decimal number system. In the similar way, binary number system, the base is 2 and the numbers only in the form of 0 and 1. Not 2, not 3, not 4. If 2, 3, 4 will be there, then it will be treated as maybe decimal or octal, maybe hexadecimal. So when 0 and 1, these two digits are there, means all the numbers in binary system, all the numbers can be found by using 0 and 1 only. Next one is octal decimal number whose base is 8. It can be represented by using 8 and the numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The numbers starting from digits starting from 0 to 7. You can count 0 to 7 means 8. And in decimal cases 0 to, that is we are saying, sorry, it is not 10 I have written here. It should not be 10. It should be up to 9. Okay, it should be up to 9. So 0 to 9 means 10 numbers. It is 0 to 0 and 1, that is binary number system 0 and 1. And this is octal number system 0 to 7, not 8. It should be less than 8. And hexadecimal number system, the base is 16. Okay, and will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But after the 10 is coming, but 10 we can take. Why? Because 10 is having 2-digit numbers. So 10 may be a hexadecimal number, 10 may be a binary, that is a decimal number. So that's why 10 is 2-digit number. So we can take 10. So instead of 10, we are taking defining 10 as a single alphabet, that is called A. So that means 10 means A, that is 11B, 12C, 13D. Okay, and 14E. So that means it is 9 means 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 1 is 15, that is called F. A, B, C, D, E, F. So it will be up to 15 because hexadecimal number, if you will start from 0 to 15, so 16 numbers are coming. So now it is A, 10 means A, 11 means B, 12 means C. That means 12 can be represented as C. Then 13 can be represented as D. So like that 15 can be represented as F. Okay. So single number, alphabets we are taking to represent this one. Okay. So these are about our digital number system. That means these are the 4 number systems are there. So now what we'll do, just we'll see the conversion of the number system. How to convert? Means data can be converted from one part to another part. So how to convert the number system? How to convert the numbers from one part to another part? Let us see. And after that I'll tell you the details, the trick to find the number systems. So students, today we'll discuss the first 2 number system, 2 conversions I will show you. The first one is the binary to decimal number system and decimal to binary number system. So I am showing you how to convert one number system to another number system. Just we'll do one by one. So first you will cover the numbers binary to decimal number system and decimal to binary number system. Okay, so before that just I am writing in one place so that it will be easy for you. Just what are the different conversions we'll do. The conversions will be, just we'll cover in this part what are the different types of conversion. First we'll convert that binary to decimal and decimal to binary. Then we'll convert that is octal to decimal and decimal to octal. Then we'll convert hexadecimal to decimal and decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, then we'll convert binary to octal and octal to binary. Then we'll convert that is hexadecimal, binary to hexadecimal, okay, and hexadecimal to binary. And another one convert octal to that is hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These 12 things will cover one by one. Okay, in this part. So first let us discuss the first one, binary to decimal, decimal to binary. Binary to decimal, decimal to binary. These two parts first we'll cover. So I am giving one example, direct you words properly and try to understand and do practice. First, binary numbers. Binary numbers I told it consists of that means digits, means 1 and 0. So let us see one binary number I am taking. Suppose one binary number is 10011. This is a binary number. Now I will convert it to decimal. So always you write the base is 10, here is base is 2. One base is 2 and one base is 10. So let us discuss one by one. What is the how to use this one? So before doing this one, first you remember in binary number system, first this part will start from the right side. It will take from 0. It is from 1. This is from 2. This is 3. This is 4. Starting is first right hand side part you take it. That is 0. Okay. This one can be taken as least significant bit also. We can say this part we can say LSB. We can say least significant bit. And this one we can take MSB. That is most significant bit. You remember, first this one is LSB, least significant bit, and this one is most significant bit. So we'll start from 0 here and we'll convert accordingly. So what is the rules I am telling you? If it is from 0, this is first 1 is there. So first we'll take 1 into 2 to the power, that power you take, that is power is 0, plus next is 1 is here. So 1 into 2 to the power, next power is 1, plus next 0 into 2 to the power 2, plus 0 into 2 to the power 3, plus 1 into 2 to the power 4. Okay, so that means 1 means first this value, 1 into 2 to the power this 0 is there, then 1 into 2 to the power this 1, फिर 0 into 2 to the power this 2, फिर 0 into 2 to the power 3, then 1 into 2 to the power this 4. Now you calculate 2 to the power 0 means 1, plus this is 2 to the power 1 means 2, 2 into 1 2, plus this is 0 and 0 because both cases multiplied by 0 means 0, and plus 0 plus 2 to the power 4 means 16. So what will the output of this one? 16 plus 2, 18, 18 plus 1, 19. So answer is 19. So 10011 can be represented as into decimal form. That is the value is coming 19. So just we'll recheck it. Recheck means what? Now I'll check this part is over, binary to decimal. Now same numbers I am just converting. I am converting the same numbers here. Suppose I am taking here 19. So another question is there, decimal number is 19 is there. Now we'll convert decimal number to its binary equivalent. So let us check if our answer is coming same binary numbers. That means our procedure is correct. So let us see number 19. But how to do this one? Whenever we'll just write 19 here, you divide it by 2. Divide it by 2. So first we'll divide it by 2. So 2 into 9. And remainder will be 1. 2 into 9, 18. 19 minus 18, 1. Remainder will be 1. 1 I am writing here. Then again you write, again you divide it by 2. 2 into 4, 8. Remainder will be 1. Then again you divide it 2 to 4. Means remainder will be 0. Again it will be divided by 2. 2, 1, 2. Remainder will be 0. If 1 is coming at last, then after that we'll just leave it. Okay. Now we calculate from this to this. Now we calculate from this to this. This part is known as the LSB and this part is known as the MSB. Most significant bit to LSB will calculate. We'll calculate, remember, we'll calculate down, bottom to top. Okay, means MSB to LSB. So what will be the output of this one? The output will be 10011. 10011. Don't take 11001. We'll take from here. That's why I have given the arrow mark. 10011. Okay, I hope students you understood this conversion. So we'll go for the next conversions. So next we'll discuss about the next conversion, octal to decimal. Next one we'll discuss octal to decimal and decimal to octal. So we'll take an octal number. Already I have told you octal number will start from 0 to 7. Okay, octal number starts from 0 to 7. So we'll start the 0 to 7 first. One number we am taking. Suppose I am writing here 35. So 35 is an octal number. We'll convert into decimal. Always you write. Don't forget to write the base. By the help of the base, we can identify what type of number is this. So here the same number will, whatever it will come, that one will write here, and it will be a decimal number and will convert to octal. Let us do it fast. In case of octal to decimals, in the same process, binary to decimal method will follow. Binary to decimal method means which one? First multiplication process, that one will do. So we'll write here 35. Okay. So after writing 35, it is an you just represent, just mark the 0. So I am marking by using black pen. This is 0 and this is 1. Okay. If it is 0 and 1, so we can just write like this. 5 into, first you can take this one also. This one also you can take. This 3 also you can take. So 3 into, earlier case it was 2 to the power something because binary numbers were there. But here it is octal. So 3 into 8 to the power 1 plus 5 into 8 to the power 0. In that case, I had taken this one first, but I have written 3 written here. So no problem. You can take from left side to right side or right side to left side. Which one will be convenient? You can write the first. But always calculation should be from right to left. Means from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In that way, we can exponent part, we can mark it. Okay. So now 3 into 8 to the power 1 plus 5 into 8 to the power 5 into 8 to the power 0. So always the base is 8 because octal number. So now you convert it. So after converting 3 into 8 24 plus 8 to the power 0 means 1. 1 into 5 5. So output will come 29. So we'll write here 29. So let us see 29 will convert now to octal whether it is coming or not. So in the similar way 29 will write here. Okay, so now we'll divide it by 8. In that case, we are dividing it by 2. Now it is 8. So 8, 3, 24. So remainder will be 5. So then again you divide it 8 because we'll not divide afterwards because now 3 is coming. That means 3 is less than 8. It is not divisible. If you want, you can divisible. Otherwise, no need. If you want to divisible, write 8 here. It will be 0. It will come 3. So now we'll just calculate like this. Okay, that is MSB to LSB. I told you before. So now 3 and 5. So from this here calculate. You just calculate. So 3, 5 is coming. Now you check. So 3, 5. Octal number of 3, 5 converted to 29. Again 29 to 35. That means our answer is correct. Our procedure is correct. We'll go for the next one. So let us do the next one. We'll start hexadecimal to decimal, and next one we'll do that is decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, so we'll take one number. Suppose we are taking 1A7. It is an hexadecimal number. We'll convert to decimal, and in the similar way here we'll just check also. Whenever you will just do it in exam also, always you recheck it. Then after that, if the same answer is coming, then means your process is correct. That means you can identify, you can know your own fault. So in the similar way, so first 1A7 is there. So we'll just put here 1 is 0, it is 1, it is 2 in the similar way. And this is 7. So 1 into, here it will take 16 to the power is 2. Plus A means 10. 10 into, A will not write, A will write here to represent 10, but when we will calculate its value you take 10 into that is 16 to the power 1 plus 7 into 16 to the power 0. So now you find 16 to the power 2 means 256. 256, here it is 16 into 160, and plus this is 16 to the power 0 means 1, this is 7. Okay, so 10 into 16, 160. Then output will be, that is 256, 160 and 7. So that is 423 is coming. Okay, so we'll just we'll write here 423. So we'll write here 423. Let us check the answer. Now we'll convert the decimal to hexadecimal. Decimal number is 423. We'll convert into the hexadecimal. So what to do? 423. Now you divide it by 16. Okay. So when we'll divide it by 16, so first it will come 26. 16 2. Here it 6 is coming. Okay. So the remainder will be 7. Then again 16. Okay, 16, 116, remainder will be 10. Okay, if you want to do once again, you can do it. 16, it is 0, 1 cannot be divisible, 1. So now you calculate from here like this. So 10 means can be represented, 10 can be represented as 10 means A. So 1A7, 1A7. Now you see 1A7, the answer was 423. Again we are dividing 423 to 1A7. I hope students you understood. So we have completed now till here. We have completed here till now here. Binary to decimal, decimal to binary, octal to decimals, decimal to octal, hexadecimal to decimal and decimal to hexadecimals. Okay. So these conversions we have done. One more I forgot to tell you, just I am showing here now. While we are doing binary to decimals, we can use the decimals numbers also. Just I am showing you by using one decimals numbers. So here I have written one example, just binary to decimals, just I am showing already earlier I have shown you, but here integer value I had taken before, but now I am taking some decimal value, means just to represent how to convert to binary. And binary also we are taking in decimal form. So now how to write this one, 101.11, but earlier we are taking in this way, this one is that is 0, this is 1, this is 2, but in this decimal form you write this is 1 and 2. Okay, then how to write this one? So first you write it 1 into 2 to the power that is 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. Okay, plus this is 1 is given, so you write 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 2. So this part we are taking minus 1 and this one is minus 2 we are taking. This is the decimal part. So now 1 into 2 to the power 0 means that is 4 plus it is already 0. Then plus 1 into 2 to the power 0 means 1. 1 into 1, 1. Plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 means 1 by 2 to the power 1 we can say. And plus 1 by 2 to the power 2 also we can say. So 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1 by 2 means, 1 by 2 means half, that is called we can say 0.5. And 1 by 2, that means 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means that is 0.25 we can say. Okay, 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means we can divide it. How to do it? How to know it? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means 0.25. So you can take point here 10, 4 to 8, 2, 0, 5. 0.25 can be taken. So direct you remember. Okay, that means when 2 to the power 1 will be there, that 1 by like this. If 1 by 2 is there, that means you take 0.5. If 1 by 4 is there, 0.25. If 1 by 8 is there, 0.125. That means you remember. So here the output will be 0.5 and this one. So 5 point, it is come 52775. Okay, 5.75. So the output came 5.75. So this is called the decimal to octal. Binary to decimals. Now same will just do it. Same will do it now by using the alternate form. We'll check the answer. Suppose now answer is 5.75. That is in decimal. We'll convert to its binary form. How to do is 5 can be represented like that. That is 2. 2 to the 4. That is 1. That is 212. That is 0. What is the 101? 101 is coming. It is coming 101. But 0.75 how to take it? So 0.75 can be converted to binary by the help of multiplication process. You multiply by 2. So output 2, 5, 10, 0, 1, 2, 7, 14, 1, 15. Okay, we can write like this. 2, 5, 10, 0, 1, 7, 2, 14, 1, 15. Again, this part you just ignore. Again, you divide this 0.50, you multiply by 2. Then it is coming 1.00. I am not multiplying 1. Okay, I am multiplying with 50 only. The dot means 0.50 only. So, the answer is coming 1.00. So, if 00 are coming, then we'll ignore. In this case, we are just using like this. But in this case, we'll calculate like this. So, 1 and 1 will take. So, earlier it was there 101. So, 101.1 and 1. So, in this way, we calculate the decimals form also. Integer forms I had told you, this is the decimal form. I hope students you understood. Little bit the video is lengthy, but do practice. Okay, just in the next video I'll tell you the next conversions. Okay. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.